Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words, become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're entering the land of emotional intelligence, and I'm going to be talking about the dark parts of trying to date when you're really good looking. Now, you may think that if someone is good looking, they are immediately going to be getting a lot of matches. And yes, that is true, and you may think that this is a good problem to have. But in reality, when you're too good looking, it comes with a lot of preconceived notions. It comes with analysis paralysis, and you start to live your dating life more for others rather than yourself. I recall there was this one person that was really good looking, and for a long time, they could not find a match. And rather than people empathizing with this person, they started to think, wait, you're good looking and you still aren't married? What's wrong with this person? That is one critique a lot of good-looking people get. If they're not getting a match, then others are assuming that something is psychologically wrong with this person. And there could be something wrong with this person. Maybe this person has been good-looking their entire life, which made them somewhat snobby. They don't necessarily know how to empathize with other people. So this is a weird person. But this isn't always the case. A lot of good-looking people, what happens with them is that there are a large group of people that they are more compatible with. Maybe not looks-wise, but personality-wise, they're way more compatible with this group of people. But this group of people will not swipe right on the good-looking person because this group of people automatically will disqualify themselves. They will say something like, this person will never want me, so let me not even waste my time. So just like that, a big group of people are vanishing before our very eyes. Now, there's another group of people that will swipe right on the good-looking person, but the good-looking person, they are somewhat being conditioned by society to look towards a certain target. If they also swipe right on, let's say, an average-looking person, the society is always going to be like, hey, you're way above this person's league. Why are you going with this person? And these thoughts, it doesn't matter how thick-skinned you are. If multiple people are saying the same thing about your life partner, eventually you start to adopt this, the grass may be greener mindset. So this happens to a lot of good-looking people. They keep thinking that, okay, I can't be with someone that I just rock with personality-wise, but they're not in the same looks category as me. And this is tough. This happens to guys and girls. Some genders face it more than others, but it does happen to both sexes. Ultimately, I would say this. It's better to have good-looking people problems than bad-looking people problems. It doesn't matter who you are. In the dating landscape, you will face problems, but I just wanted to make today's video because a lot of people think that if you're good looking, then there isn't any problems. While in reality, there are a lot of problems. You have to deal with people getting out of the race before even participating in the race with you. There are going to be people that think, oh man, this person only has looks. You could be a good looking person that's a poet, that is an inventor, that did something. You volunteer and you help the homeless people out. People don't care about that. They think you just skated through life just because you're good looking. So there's going to be a bunch of people like that. And there are going to be times when you feel like you found the perfect person. You guys can talk for a long time. And then society is like, you're really settling for this person? You need to get clear on what you want. As a good-looking person, people will judge you. If you're single for far too long, people are going to start to create rumors about you. And this is one of those things where all these stimuluses from the external world, it's pointing you to be more introspective as a person. Eventually, you have to ask yourself, what do you want? Who cares if society is judging you? What do you want? And the clearer that you will get, the more that you will see that you are talking to a lot of great candidates, and now you can finally lock into one person. If you enjoyed today's talk and you want to get more insights like this into relationships, be sure to hit subscribe right on below, hit that bell notification, and never miss another episode again. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.